are some of the most embarrassing Roman Reigns moments in his entire WWE career. And despite some of these embarrassing moments, Roman Reigns, he has bounced back and become one of WWE's top stars, particularly in his role as a tribal chief. These setbacks are now viewed as part of the journey towards becoming one of the most dominant forces in WWE history, leading to his long reign as Universal Champion, WWE Champion, and undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Let's start off at number 9, being outshined by John Cena in a promo battle in 2017. This was at a time where he was feuding with Cena. Reigns, he was verbally destroyed in a live promo battle on Monday Night Raw. Cena, he exposed Reigns' weakness on the mic, famously telling him, "It's a promo, kid. If you want to be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do this." The moment, it was completely embarrassing for Roman as Cena's experience and charisma completely outshined him. It also doesn't help that Reigns was stuck with a script while Cena was going off of bullet points, but who's counting? Number 8, it was the botched Superman punch on Shane McMahon. In 2019, Reigns worked a match with Shane McMahon in which he attempted his signature Superman punch. Unfortunately, he slipped and he botched the move, landing awkwardly and missing McMahon entirely. The moment, it was highlighted by the fans as an unusual error for a normally precise move done by Roman Reigns. This Super Showdown match also had a 1.33 rating out of 10 on CageMatch.net. Ouch. Alright, number 7. It was falling over during a spear attempt. At a house show in 2017, Reigns attempted the spear Braun Strowman, but ended up tripping and falling over instead. The botched spear attempted to later become a viral moment, with fans and social media having fun at Reigns' expense. Look, things happen in the ring all the time. You never know if it's going to be performed well or it's going to be ill-timed. And unfortunately, on this night for Roman and Braun, well, it was ill-timed. Number 6, the suffering from leukemia storyline mishap in 2009. After Reigns announced his real-life battle with leukemia the year prior and stepped away from WWE, his return in 2019 was a heartfelt moment. Many fans really thought, okay, WWE, they're pushing Roman Reigns as this big babyface. Now is the time that everyone is going to get on board. However, WWE's decision to involve his illness in storylines, particularly in a feud with Baron Corbin, where his leukemia was mocked, well, it made for cringeworthy and comfortable television, something in which Roman would like to forget and fans would like to forget. This was also at a time where Vince McMahon was doing some of the most lunatic booking known to mankind, including Baron Corbin and Roman, where they tried to feed Roman dog food. Ugh. Number 5, it was getting booed in his WrestleMania 32 main event. Roman Reigns, he headlined this event in 2016 against Triple H for the WWE Championship, and the audience was not on his side this night. The crowd in Dallas, they resentfully and just viciously booed Roman throughout this match and his victory, making it a coronation that felt flat and awkward. It was supposed to be the big defining moment for the big dog, but the hostile crowd made it embarrassing for Roman. It was also a very plodding, lackluster, just not a very good match with Triple H. This was at a time where WWE used multiple WrestleMania main events to try to get over Roman, and that just did not work on this evening. Number 4, it was losing clean to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. Reigns was built up as the man finally able to dethrone Brock Lesnar for the Universal title at WrestleMania 34, with everyone and their dog expecting Roman to walk out as champion. However, in a shocking twist, he lost clean to Lesnar after taking multiple F5s, leaving the crowd confused and deflated. The match outcome and Reigns' failure to win the title led to criticism, and it derailed his momentum this year. It was an absolute stunned crowd that night, and rightfully so, because everyone thought that it was going to be Reigns' big moment. Number 3, 2016 in June, it was failing a wellness policy test. Roman Reigns was suspended for violating WWE's wellness policy, which was a major setback for his career at the time. The suspension was a public embarrassment for him, especially since he was positioned as the company's top babyface and champion. Ultimately, though, he was able to overcome this and go on to have a heck of a run throughout 2016. Number 2, one of the most infamous moments in Reigns' career, it was a 2015 Royal Rumble Backlash. He won the 2015 Royal Rumble match, earning the right to go on to WrestleMania 31 and challenge Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. However, they had a major hurdle they had to get over because instead of being celebrated as WWE's next big babyface, the crowd viciously booed him. The reaction was so negative that even The Rock, who came out to endorse him, couldn't save him from that moment. This win is often seen as one of the most embarrassing and uncomfortable reactions for a winner of the Royal Rumble. This was someone that was supposed to dethrone the Beast in Brock Lesnar, get the bad guy, the part-timer, out of there as top champion. No, it did not. Number one, as you might have guessed, Suffering Succotash promo, 2015. One of Reigns' most infamous promos occurred when he called Seth Rollins Suffering Succotash, a line that felt forced and awkward by many fans. The attempt to make Reigns more relatable by giving him a scripted, cartoonish line ended up backfiring, with fans absolutely crushing him for years. It was a meme for years. People would not let this go. And if you think about it, it was a line that came from Vince McMahon. At this time, and really throughout multiple years of Reigns' rising years in the company, where he was being booked as a top star, a top babyface, something in which fans just simply didn't want to see, it was Vince who was behind these promos and trying to get him over as much as possible, having him beat big names, but also really being detailed with his promos to the point where you felt like, okay, this guy is not saying what he actually thinks, how he actually talks, or words that he actually uses. It's coming from a 70-year-old man who is really, really out of touch. But ultimately, despite all these bad moments, Reigns, he made a very crucial call early in, I wouldn't say early in his career, but a few years ago at least, 2020. He was supposed to beat Goldberg for the Universal title that year. They had to get Braun Strowman to come in there and do it for him. If you look at that, that was such a pivotal moment in his career and WWE's history, because he told Vince, I'm going home because I have small children at the time, newborn twins. I'm going home to protect them and myself. And when I come back, if I come back, we're going to do things on my terms, not yours. That led to the Tribal Chief. That led to the heel turn. And that led to one of the most prominent runs as a top star in WWE history as a Tribal Chief. That's what made that so good. That's what made that so great. And I think if it wasn't for that, I don't know if fans would remember Roman Reigns for as great as he is now. And I also think that WWE wouldn't be as hot as they are now had it not been for the Tribal Chief run, had it not been for Roman Reigns' heel turn. So I think if you look at it like that, huge moment for Roman Reigns and the company in general. Let me know what you thought about this list.